texting. Today's episode is all about texting. When you're texting back and forth with a person that you're interested in, okay, or that you're dating, okay, someone that you're in a situationship with, or someone that you're just getting to know, I really want you to be extra aware of the energy that is exchanged in the messaging. Okay, I feel like we're not, really being present or noticing this. You're just kind of like going through the motions and not being like, okay, wait a second, like be intentional, like really intentional with your messaging. And so, yeah, if you are really wanting to find your person, okay, and you're listening to this podcast, and you're like, okay, wait a second, I really am ready to meet someone to share my life with. Okay, awesome. And so then you're also probably online chatting and connecting with people, or living your life somehow where you're connecting with people, and you're eventually texting. So if you are texting people, or even in the DMs, okay, it is so important to just be aware of how the energy is flowing inside of the thread, like back and forth. Is it like an equal exchange of energy? Does it feel like it's just you? Do you ever feel like, oh my gosh, why haven't they texted me for so long? Now, if you're feeling, why haven't they texted me and it's been 5 minutes, we got a problem. Like, seriously, we have a problem. This, so many times we bring our insecurities and, our baggage and all of our past experiences, failed relationships and disappointments to our current situation. So if you're feeling, oh my gosh, I text him and he's not texting me back, and it's been 5, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, or even an hour, like you don't know, but like I feel like there's no reason to get into panic mode. Or if you're feeling anxiety, be aware of that. Like write that down, like journal about it. Say, wait a second, why am I feeling like this? It's only been however much time has passed. And wait a second, this is triggering me because of what? What happened in your past? Your ex always, went days without texting you, or, he lied to you and you don't trust people. Like there's things that are deep within us that we carry, right? So what I want to tell you on this episode, it's so important when you're texting, okay? Take a breath. And I want you to be present. Don't be living so much in the past. Don't be thinking of how it's going to fail miserably in the future. Like seriously, be present and say, okay, put your heart out there. And if they don't text you right away, it's okay. Do something else with your life. Like seriously, like get some work done. Do, watch a show that you like, spend some time with family, do whatever else. But like, I really don't want you putting your energy waiting by the phone, being like, why is he texting me? Why is he texting me? Why is he texting me? That is not going to help you. And not only that, it's going to like self-sabotage. If that person was actually someone worth your time and someone that could be a really good partner, that anxiety and that feeling of why are you doing it? Like when they do finally text you, you may be in a bad mood, or you may have that negative energy. What I'm trying to say is like maybe give people the benefit of the doubt. Instead of thinking the negative based on what you've gone through, think of something positive. Think of, they're probably busy working. And I've always wanted to date someone that's like financially stable and someone that's ambitious. And this person is. He's not like a loser like my last boyfriend. Like, do you see what I mean? I feel like, why can't we have the thoughts that go into the positive, right? Instead, we're like, oh my God, they're not texting me because I am not lovable and I'm not enough. And what did I do wrong? And why does this always happen? And all guys suck and nobody wants to commit. Do you see what I'm saying? There's such a different energy when you have those negative thoughts come up, okay? So it is up to you to be aware, to acknowledge them. This is so much of what I do, with the women that I work with. It's like, you don't even catch it. You really don't. It's hard because if you've been thinking a certain way for years, it's hard to even like stop and realize it. And like, wait a second. So like this, I love that you're listening to this podcast because it really, that means you have this growth mindset. You want to challenge yourself. Awesome. So I'm giving you this step when you're texting, okay? Please think of Jackie. Go, what would Jackie say right now? Oh yeah, shit. Maybe I shouldn't be getting so upset. Wait a second. Maybe I'm bringing all my past shit into this messaging or my thoughts, right? Take a step back and don't text any more than you have to. Look and look at the thread. Look at the energy exchange. Is it you, or is it you and the person back and forth and oh my gosh, a good exchange? You know what I mean? And if it's not, and if it's just you, then wait a second. It's not because you're not enough. Okay, it's not because you're not lovable. Maybe they don't have time for a relationship or a situationship or any, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they have other priorities, and that's something that you can find out and ask about if you want to, right? And you can. But I feel that I need you to take a step back and really look at your messaging, okay? And are you feeling needy? Are you feeling why aren't they oh my God. If that is happening, you got some inner work to do. You gotta unpack, get to the root of why you're feeling that way. Okay? Bring that up. You gotta dig in, write about it, journal about it. Well, I'm a big fan of therapy. If you're not in therapy, do it. Why not? I love therapy. If you're not working with a coach, reach out to a coach. Message me. I'm happy to connect with you. Okay, I feel, and I'm at the Jackie Lore. I'm just saying sometimes people have such a problem with getting support. But if you're feeling anxious and feeling oh my gosh, why are they not showing up for me? Why are they not messaging me? And you are getting stressed out with texting and DMs or whatever, something's going on. That's not, I don't want you to think that's normal. Oh, that's just the way it goes. No, it's not. It's either you're messaging the wrong person, right? You're putting time and energy into the wrong person, or you yourself have some things that you need to unpack and really make sure you deal with, because I don't want you bringing in that energy into a new possible amazing relationship, right? So sometimes we can really be our worst enemy and self-sabotage. So that has to be identified. So right now, whoever you're messaging, and that's another thing I was going to say, I'm not a big fan of messaging so many people all at one time. I'm all about one message, one person that you're messaging back and forth and get clarity and then move on, So I want you to take a step back and say, who are you messaging? Are they worth your time? Do you even know them? Should you continue? And how much energy are you putting into this? I just feel so many of us need to kind of wake up a little bit and wait a second, why are you still talking to that person? Why are you still talking to that asshole? You know what I mean? Your time, everything is valuable. I need you to hear that. I need you to receive that. Okay? You are valuable. Your time is valuable. You are so freaking lovable. Your person exists. And I need you to make sure that you're not settling for someone that is, not your person. Someone that is not making you light up. And if it's causing you so much stress or anxiety when you're messaging them, that's a red flag. Something's going on. I want you to be happy. I feel don't you deserve to be happy? Don't you deserve to be excited and lit up? If the relationship or situation is not bringing you joy, what are we doing? I need you to maybe it is bye time. If they're not bringing you joy, if it's only stress and anxiety, something's going on. So take a step back. Get different eyes on it, different perspective. Sometimes we're in our own box and we're everything, I guess this is normal. Everything is so hard when we're messaging. And oh my God, I guess it's normal to feel like shit when you're dating. No, it's not. It only feels like shit when you're dating the wrong person. It only feels exhausting when you're texting the wrong person. hear that. Like, I really want you to receive it, okay? So thank you for listening. I really hope this resonated with you. And if it did, please leave a comment below on YouTube, or a review in Apple or wherever, Spotify. It means a lot to me. It really does. It really will mean, like, if you put something and tell me how it's helping you on your life, yes, it lights me up. It makes me feel like this is what I'm doing and I'm helping you, and it can help other people. So, I hope you remember not to settle for anything less than crazy love, because it has to be crazy love or nothing. See you next time.